Port Hope, first settled out of desperation and necessity from the misfortune of shipwrecked sailors. This town is now the bustling jewel of the Taekwondo jungle, serving as a forward colony of the Thine Kingdom and Central Lodge for respite to some of Tibia's most renowned hunters. However, this misfortune turned fortune isn't all to Port Hope's story, for the jungles of Taekwondo are crawling with whispers of death and the graves of many ill-supplied adventurer, all fugitive. But, as they say, with every grave comes a treasure, and with every treasure, a would-be adventurer seeking his fate with fortune. Hey guys, Shady Tales here. Today we'll be taking a look at one of the more curious quests found in Port Hope, the Secret Waterfall Quest, and exploring just why this quest is so interesting. First, we'll want to start at the boat in Port Hope, as it offers a good reference point to begin with. The entrance to the Waterfall Quest is located near the Forbidden Islands in Taekwondo, right here on the map. There is a secret drop hole near the Blind Prophet NPC you'll need to go down once you reach the location. The best and fastest route I've found is this, though there are a few routes through the jungle you can take. Let's head on to the entrance hole. In this quest, you will need a levitate spell or a rope, and there isn't any specific level requirement, but it is recommended to be at least level 35, as you will be facing the crawling dangers of the Taekwondo jungle along the way, as well as a small chance of Taekwondo's revenge spawning, and even the occasional lured hydra. Okay, so once you've reached the quest entrance, head down the hidden drop hole and follow my route through the hole and up the cave until you reach the mountain surface. Once you're on the mountain surface, you should be greeted with the glistening beauty of the mountain's rushing waterfalls, a perfect place to take a screenshot or two. Once you have finished admiring the scenery, you'll want to head south along the cliff's edge until you reach this corner, then take a dive into the lake below. Once in the lake, take a small swim and enjoy the crystal waters of this secluded paradise. Then head down south and swim down the waterfall. Once down, you'll notice you can't swim in any direction other than north into the waterfall. You'll want to swim north, as this is the hidden entrance into the pirate's secret cave. Welcome to the pirate's cave. Inside, you'll be able to swim around the cave's lake, but the real curiosity can be found south on the shores of the secluded beach. Once on the beach, you will notice a boat without any paddles, what looks to be a burnt down campfire with some fish bones, a skeleton of a human nearby, and another skeleton by the boat with an empty flask of rum. Interesting. Legend also has it that an old bard by Banana Bay once spoke of a lost treasure a pirate left in the waterfalls near the treacherous nest of the feared Hydra. It definitely seems as though some unfortunate souls stumbled upon this cave and were left stranded, or were in hiding, But regardless, they must have ran out of food and endured a slow and agonizing demise. If we head over to the chest, we'll find what little they left behind and the quest reward inside a pirate's backpack. Inside, you'll find a pirate hat and a dwarven ring. Not much of a treasure, though the journey was a reward in of itself. Perhaps there is more to this cave not yet discovered. Perhaps there is more to this pirate's lost treasure or their ill-fated story. Perhaps it is waiting to be discovered by a player like you. For now, this is all that remains known of this pirate's tale. To head out, we'll want to dive back into the lake and head through the teleporter at the end of the cave here. You'll be brought back to the entrance of the quest location, so simply head north and back up into Taquanda Jungle, then make your way back to town.
Hey guys, Shady Tales here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this investigative series, feel free to click the like button and click that subscribe button. I'm also looking at uploading some other goodies, including some exclusive content on our Instagram and TikTok, so keep an eye out for those. If you have made it this far, as a little treat, I have included a little Easter egg in the video. I've hidden a mini pirate bag somewhere within the video. The first person to comment the timestamp on where the mini pirate bag icon has been hidden will earn 250k on Antica, and I'll pin their comment to the top. Until next time, happy hunting!